So if anyone just tuning in, it's Club Charisma. Yeah, myself Charisma, and we are live inside tonight. There's a special guest. Oh my days, you know what? I had this one planned in my head for a minute. You don't even know I had this one planned. But listen, for tonight, yeah, we have got most DJ's favorite DJ. Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't be ashamed to say that. Yeah, Savior 6 business owner, producer, DJ Mak 10. Legendary. How are we doing, sir?
Well, I'm good. Yeah, man, it's good to be here. Thanks for having me still.
No, bro, listen, my absolute pleasure, man. Yeah. Honestly, it's an absolute honor. Woo. Yeah, man, listen, I can see that you're good, man.
Thank you.
You get me? Like, I've seen you on my TikTok every day.
Yeah.
For like the last, 2 months, I think?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, man, honestly. But I can honestly say it's refreshing to see. You know, like I've been following the TikTok journey, you know, from when you first posted, and then like seeing you transition from what you first posted about, which we're going to speak on. Yeah. But just seeing like the content, obviously, the DJ Mak 10 just firing every day. Yeah. You know, honestly, not a lot of people can do it, not even myself. Not yet. We'll get there all in due time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But but I just want to just touch quickly on the TikTok side of stuff here, man. Yeah. Because you really built like a platform like in 2024 on that. Yeah. All right. DJing every day, throwing out clips, and obviously throwing clips as well on the Instagram. Yeah. Like, obviously you've been DJing in the game. You're a legend to most, including myself. Yeah. For the last couple of decades. Like,
thank you.
How have you found the experience of doing that in comparison to like DJing in a club or in radio?
At first I wasn't sure about it. It wasn't, well, initially when I started doing it, I was just DJing, and then I realised that there's another way to doing it, and it's more about getting to know the people and allowing people in to know me more. And so because I'm always been quite quiet and maybe sometimes misunderstood, I felt, whether I was or not.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Honestly. Yeah. So it's just a way of letting people in. It's like a fly on the wall thing. You know, I get to build my own sort of community.
Yeah, and definitely done
that. Let people know who Mak 10 is. You know, like the real me.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. Like, and with that as well, because it's every day, like, as opposed to like say the pirate radio days. I know obviously like that's kind of here and there, or like, you know, if someone shouts you to be a guest, like, how have you managed to keep yourself that consistent?
Well, it's important that I do to keep the momentum going, for one.
No, of course.
2, I'm just back enjoying music, so I'm doing it just out of passion, and I'm enjoying connecting with people, having conversations, meeting new people, and just allowing people in. It's really important that because before it was just music, DJing, and now there's more to it. It's like I'm here and I've got a message, and it's all of that, so it gives me a platform to deliver what I really am passionate about. You get me?
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. And with that, because like again, like it's so different in comparison to radio, did you find it kind of awkward, like just jumping into it?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I had to learn a technique of doing it, you know, and being more engaging. You know what? If I'm brutally honest, it's helped me in my normal social life, rather than just being in front of the screen, because I can have a conversation now, because it's difficult having a conversation with someone that's not talking back at you. This is typing. No one's talking back at you.
To a screen.
So now I can conversate more. I can start a conversation and all of that sort of thing. And where before I wouldn't know where to start for many different reasons, but
yeah, man. You know what it is for me? Yeah. It's because like I know a lot of people in your era say like the Slimsies. Yeah. Literally people from that area, where Slimsy, even say your brother Marcus, I wouldn't see them. I can't see them doing what you're doing right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're doing is basically engaging with a whole different generation of people. Yeah. You know, although like I know, like I've seen the kind of people that obviously you communicate with. Yeah. You know, but even still, it's very vast. Like even the other day I saw you at Southend and seen you with a mum and daughter. You know, that is not something I can see any other DJ like from that have come around your period will do. You know?
To be fair, I couldn't have seen myself doing it. But you know what? This new lease of life, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this newfound confidence. I'm enjoying connecting with people and just spreading messages through music. You get me? And it's It's just, I'm just enjoying it. That's all it is. I'm just enjoying it. And it's just happening. And to be fair, to hear you speak about it like that, it's even like, whoa. You get me? Because I don't realise what I'm actually doing. I'm just doing it.
No, that's the beauty of it all, man. Listen, thank you, man. Because that's the thing. Like when I saw it, I was a bit like, oh, okay. Like, yeah. I was like, I can see what you're doing, but it's working. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people can do it and they kind of overdo it. Yeah. Like just doing it a bit too much. But I honestly think you're doing it very, very right, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. So for anyone I don't know, get me follow Mac 10 on the TikTok. Yeah, we'll plug all the socials anyways later. Yeah. But yeah, man. Okay, so on that, like, when you first jumped on TikTok, like you made a brief series, and that was all around addiction. You know, speaking very open about addiction and not necessarily talking about abusing stuff, like literally speaking about it on a wider scale. Speaking about women, for instance, and like for me, like that speaks out a lot because to most people, addiction could just be, say, abusing substances, but like women, it's a real thing. You know, it's a very real thing, and people don't realize like how dangerous it is or how much it could mess someone up, both personally as well as like as a professional. And firstly, obviously, I just want to just say it's very inspirational.
Thank you.
It's very inspirational to be able to just speak out about it because not a lot of people can do that. Not a lot of people can look inwards with themselves and then say, you know what, this is where I've come from, this is what I've done, and like, people will hide. You know what I'm saying?
To be fair, that came from a lot of therapy, a place of therapy from rehab. I wouldn't have done a lot of work prior to that in order to get to that place where I was comfortable to do that. But I was also sort of doing therapy myself, as in put this out there and let it go. I got nothing to hide anymore. And I got a lot of support from that. And that was the beginning really of me saying, you know what, I got this. I got this, and I'm not. There's no going back. But I still have to do a lot of work on myself to make sure that I don't go back to that place
fully.
And I'll just briefly touch on, like you said about the women. I will call it sort of womanizing, if you such. And that's just the thing. It's an addictive behaviour. It's a behaviour pattern. So not 100%. Not every addict is a substance abuser. It can play out in the gym, it can play out in food, you can overeat, you can undereat.
Yeah, literally.
You can be addicted to certain things on your phone. As in on websites and stuff. You know, like these are behaviour traits that are damaging. And what I learned is that someone with an addiction, because they use a substance, don't make them an addict. They use a substance because they're an addict. So they've just they're born with something, or they're missing something they've got a void, so they find something to fill that void. So that's all it is. And unfortunately, some people pick up a substance or a drink and they're off. You know what I mean?
On a quick one on that, because Mac 10, for you, like I remember first seeing you just in pictures being younger, and then like when the Resurgence of Grime came through, say like what 2014, 2015, like I think I met you for the first time in 2015, 2016, and like had you on Facebook, and like at that point you were gym man, you know, and like for me especially, because seeing the pictures where you know you're a little bit slimmer, and then like seeing you just, you know what I mean, like I was a bit like, whoa, like I want to be like that, you know what I mean?
But this, sorry, go ahead, sorry.
I know, so with that, like, because obviously, like, for most people, that would seem like a healthy thing to do, or a healthy state to be in. Like, would you say, like, part of that was you, I mean, would you say, like, that was being part of addiction? Like, would you say, like, you were still struggling a lot with yourself at that point?
100%, because a lot of that stuff is based around fear. When addiction and things like that, and it's not being able to look at yourself and replacing, like hiding from what's going on with you and replacing it with something like, look at me, muscles, gym, mirror, like ladies, money. There's all these things, exterior things ain't gonna fix what's going on internally. So that's what I was doing, and I didn't understand that. Even when I first started getting clean, going into recovery, even in the rehab, I'm training mad. They're telling me it's an inside job, forget all that exterior stuff, and I wasn't listening. And the first time I went there, I've been rehab twice, and I didn't listen, and I learned the hard way. You get me? I went backwards. So now I don't go gym as often. I'm not in the mirror all the time because I'm comfortable with myself. It doesn't matter. You get me? So I still love the gym. Yeah, it can be healthy, but if you do it in a healthy way.
Everything in moderation.
In moderation and for the right reason.
Trust me.
Yeah.
No, I respect that, man. Thank you for that, man. And just on that as well, like, ultimately, like, so I think you did kind of answer this already, like, but like, would you say like there was like one thing which made you really want to speak out on the experiences that you were battling?
There's many different little things, but one of the major ones is that I know there's a lot of other people who struggle, who don't admit they're struggling.
Yeah.
You know what? To be fair, to get help is first bit comes with admitting it. And a lot of people are in denial, including myself. I didn't want to go and get help. It got to a place where I admitted, which I'm so glad I did, but also I had a misconception about people, how people will perceive me, what people look, how people look at people in rehabs or do things like that. Or I'm going to go there and see this sort of person and that sort of person and this judgment, or this person takes that sort of thing. And when I got there, and it was just like, raw, everyone's just normal. Some people have gone through some bad stuff, really, and like some of the people that I met, you would not have believed where they'd come from, how bad things were when they speak about how they was when they was actively doing what they was doing. Okay. So then, and after this, when I went in these places, there was little representation for someone who looks like me, or been like me. So I was just sort of doing it to say, you know what, it's all right. You don't need to. Like, I'm here, I'm struggling. You've seen me how I look in the gym and all that exterior nonsense, and I've gone through my periods of having things. So that doesn't matter. You get me? It's all right to ask for help. So that was my thing, and people have reached out and so big them up as well, man. So I just want to make people know it's all right.
Bro, honestly, man, that is it, man. Honestly, I feel like everyone should feel comfortable in their own skin. I feel like a problem is, this is me personally from my own experience, like a lot of people don't know themselves, or haven't took the time to know themselves, so they don't know that what they're doing is necessarily wrong. But that's why I think what you've done was so important, because again, there's a lot of people which have either gone through a similar or the same journey as yourself, like being around this type of addiction. Again, especially being in a professional environment, being in music. 100%. Honestly. And so with that, like, you speaking out on it, especially for me, because I'm trying to better myself, be the best man that I possibly can, on a personal one, like, I was like, I needed to see this, man. And you get me, I was locked in for the first three-parter. I just want to say as well, it was important for me to sort of bring it up around the music and creative industries as well. Really important, because I know it's rife around our industry. Whether you're a cameraman, a podcaster, photographer, a videographer, DJ, a mic man, anything, even just a producer, and any sort of runner, like just in the industry. This industry is normalized. So that's what it is. No, for definite, man.
One last thing, sorry. I just want to say there's a lot of people who want to stop but don't know how to. They want to look for help, and they assume that these sort of places cost stupid amounts of money. And it's important that I let them know that there is help out there if you go and look in the right places. Speak to a GP, speak to a local community centre. There is help out there, rehabilitation centres that you don't need money for. And I was under the illusion myself that I needed stupid money, 50, 60 grand, 30 grand to go and get help, and it's not true. It's crazy, but there is help.
There we go, man. No, listen, Mac, thank you for that, man. All right, cool, man. We're gonna move on because we're gonna speak quickly about that out of all the tour. So remind me, you've done a couple already so far, right?
No,
they're all upcoming.
They're up and coming. So basically, what it is, it's an outdoor event. What I'm doing, but I'm just turning up on a truck. It's a madness in city centres, Birmingham, London, Manchester. We're streaming, we're doing everything, talking to the public. You see, like what you see me doing on the beach, something like that, but with a truck, all my name all over it, cameraed up. So we're doing something different. That's an exclusive as well. I ain't said that anywhere.
I've been watching. I've been seeing both through the TikTok and Insta. I didn't even know that. There we go. There's the reveal. Love that. Thank you. And then on the week after, we're finishing it at Box Park. That's the 4-hour set that I'm doing with all the MCs. So Box Park, Shoreditch. So let's just get that right. 50 MCs.
30 plus. There'll probably be more than 30, obviously. There's 30 plus. 30 plus. Because
even at one point, I was seeing a name a day. I saw like the first few, I was like, maybe like 5 or 10. I was like, okay, and it just kept on going.
It's gonna keep going as well. I'm not done. I'll just It's gonna keep going, bro. And there's gonna be guests there that I can't put down, just to say, yeah. So you know what time it is.
Yeah. Just got brackets. Yeah, I hear it.
Alright, so
fair enough, man. Listen, man, Mac, it's been an absolute pleasure to speak to you.
Thank you.
Honestly, thank you so much for coming down. Listen, for anyone listening, again, you get me, Mac already gave some insight about how you can get some help. Yeah, make sure as well you can always go to talk to Frank as well. Would you recommend? Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. All right, man. So listen, all right, cool. Rest of the show, yeah. You're live in the mix. Yeah. Club Charisma. Yeah. And you're joined tonight by NSE.
NSE. Yeah. Woo. Big up NSE. We're doing Afro House vibes. It's a new genre I'm exploring. I'm really enjoying playing this particular genre at the moment, exploring the house vibes. You get me? So yeah, man. Big up NSE. Big up Charisma, man. And Reprezent.
No, listen, man. Thank you again, man. And sorry, you know what? We got some quick questions. I know I really want to push for the guest list real quick, but I just want to ask a couple questions. Yeah. Who is your inspiration to be a DJ?
The first person I saw mashing it up was probably Carl Toffenoff Brown.
Oh,
yeah. But Star Wise EZ. But the first person that I saw and I heard and I was like, I want to do that was Carl Toffenoff Brown. Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, of course, I keep forgetting you did start on Gary anyway, so that all makes sense.
Yeah.
And okay, so from the past to the present, who you currently rating as who's like your top 3 DJs?
Oh man, you know what? Why are you saying that, bro? Now listen, I've got.
Who's 3 DJs you rate?
No, 3. There's a few though. I've got to say, Slimzy. I've always liked listening to Slimzy as a fan. Yeah. I swear, he's just a monster. There's something about when he plays, he's a monster. Grand Mixer, top level.
Hey, big up Mixer, level. Every single.
There's so many. Spyro, Quartz, General Quartz is another one.
Hey, my brother.
I've heard some others. Nefertiti.
Slaving all my guys. I love it.
Yeah. Listen, there's some man. Listen, you're dope as well, bro. I just heard what you was doing in there. Big you up, man.
No,
big up the selection. So there's I don't want to leave anyone out, but yeah, that's probably the people that I would enjoy listening to.
Okay, so quick plug
and EZ,
obviously, big up, absolute legend upon legends. But listen, the back to back with me and Grand Mixer on the Reprezent YouTube out now.
I think I see that. That was dope. Still,
love, man. Thank you, man. So it's up there. You get me. See me. That was me and him back to back for the last show.
Yeah.
I've been back to back with Nefertiti, catch out on the Mixcloud. I've been back to back with General Quartz as well. That was last year, catch out on the Mixcloud. Wait, so yeah, I've got to go back with Slimzy and EZ now, innit?
Yeah. Get Slimzy and EZ, man.
And then, is there anywhere which you wanted to mix, but you've actually never had a chance?
Ibiza.
Say swear?
Yeah, I've never played in Ibiza, America. Just countries more than clubs.
Okay.
Yeah. I've done Fabric. I'd love to do Fabric again, Holla, and Ministry.
Yeah.
I've got a story about that. I will say it briefly. I did get a booking in Ministry when I was in a rehab and I had to turn it down, and I was like, But anyway, we'll get it again.
It'll happen. All in due time. But listen, Mac, my bro.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming down, man. But listen, we're going to get into the guest mix with NSE. Yeah, listen, that's everywhere at Mac 10.
At DJ MAKTEN.
My apologies, at DJ Mac 10. Listen, myself, Charisma, Club Charisma. We're going to get into the guest mix from Mac 10. Let's go.
Charisma.